Hi, I'm Erika Del Sordo. Welcome to United Country Dix Realty Real Estate Talk. I'm so excited. This is our second episode, and I'm sitting here with the lovely Yolanda Wormely with Guaranteed Rate. Hi, Yolanda.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Thank you.
As Erika said, I am Yolanda with Guaranteed Rate. I am the VP of Lending, and I have been there for just a little over a year.
That's wonderful. I love that. Are you new? Now, as far as Lake City goes, are you from Lake City?
I am not from Lake City, but I have been here for 10 years. And
Awesome.
I have been in the mortgage business for 12 years.
That's a long time. So she knows what she's talking about. And I'm happy she's here with me today because you're so helpful. You've been so wonderful. So let's talk about some of the latest stuff. One of the biggest things right now is, and I love that we're doing this new real estate talk, especially with Dix Realty, because there's so many questions. When I take someone out, there's so many lending questions, so much, where's the rate at? That was a lot. You know, when I was working the fair, and I forgot to mention, we are sitting live right now at the Columbia County Fairground, the Florida Gateway Fairgrounds.
Yes. And it is a little cold today.
It's cold. It is cold. We're sitting here with all of the booths. This is the Dix Realty booth, and I was here last night. I don't know if everyone noticed on Facebook, I was giant Barbie in a box. But so we're over here live, and I'm super excited to be here. I wanted to do a live shot because Columbia County's fair is huge in our neck of the woods, I should say. So I'm so happy that, a huge thanks to the Florida Gateway Fairgrounds for even letting us in here. We're doing this in the early morning hours because I really wanted to talk to Yolanda about what's going on. And that's what I was going to say, though, is last night sitting at the fair, I'm at the booth, and I had so many people asking me, what's the rate doing? What's going on? And I'm like, I got a podcast coming up for that. Hold on.
Absolutely.
So what is it doing? And talk to me about this fantastic new thing that just happened yesterday.
Yes. So rates are no one's friends right now, obviously. However, the rates are not unheard of, if you will. So we all got really spoiled with the COVID, 2s and 3 rates. And so I think it's harder for us to grasp that, rates slowly do gradually go up. So rates right now are higher than the norm. So they're right around the 8s, depending on what you're looking for, different programs. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't buy. It's the saying out there, if you will, it's been used a bazillion times, but it's marry the house and date the rate. And that is super truthful because you want to
like that.
Yes. If you love the house, fantastic, because if you're going to rent, you're paying 100% in interest regardless.
Right.
So why not get the house, pay a little bit of a higher interest rate, and then obviously none of us have a crystal ball, let me just say that. However, with market and all the things that are said on Wall Street, rates are expected to go down in a year to 2 years.
Okay.
2 years being the max. With that time, you're going to gain equity in your house. And why wouldn't you want to refinance? And then you have that house and you're not waiting. If you're that person that wants to wait, I'll wait until rates go down. Let me pay 100% interest. And then when rates go down, I'll come back out. Well, that's great. Some people, have to wait and that's fine. However, you're going to be at the height of the market because everyone else is going to wait. And so then instead of going to see a house that maybe only 1 or 2 offers are on, you're at a house that are 10 offers are on. And then you're competing. So then that extra money that you would have paid in interest, you're right back on the house.
That's true.
So I think people forget that as well. So just to remember that.
I think that's a fantastic place to start because so many people are scared. They go, oh, the rate, I'll be in the middle of a showing, and we talk about rates for a half a second, and it freaks them out. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm so happy that you're kind of debunking all of this for everyone.
Yeah, well, and you have to go over that in the beginning because we don't ever want someone to be house poor either, or that they can't afford their payment. So it's definitely something as a lender that you really need to hone in and talk to that buyer about in the beginning because we want you to feel comfortable with that payment. So yes, if you find that house that you love, fantastic. But you also have to feel comfortable making that payment.
Right.
In worst case scenario that those rates don't go down. Now that's slim chance, but I would never be able to sleep if I put someone in something they couldn't afford. But yes, so yesterday, Hometown Heroes, who was out of funds for a while, our favorite program here. So when I checked rates yesterday for an FHA USDA loan, rates are right around 7.75. So just to kind of give an idea, rates in the market today are 8%, and usually you're not getting that 8% for no cost. There's usually a cost with it. The great thing about the Hometown Heroes is it's 7.75, but there's no cost for that rate. because you're
Wow.
doing the hometown heroes. Yeah.
This is good to know.
Yes.
Very good.
So there are qualifications that come with it. So it is an income-based program, a down payment assistance, but that's our job. So you just come to us, and how I normally do it is you would send your buyer to me, and I'm going to take that application and look at all of the down payment assistant programs that we offer and see which is best for them, because they're all different. They all have different income guidelines. So that we have the local SHIP program, we have Chenoa, the Florida bonds. I mean, there are so many different programs that are out there. And Guarantee Rate has the 1% down program. So lots of different things. I think that's the biggest thing, is just letting that buyer know that as a lender, I'm here to say, okay, I need to see your full credit profile, and then I'm going to put you in the best product that fits you.
I love that. That's what everyone wants. That's what everyone needs. You're kind of that's a unique approach to how to do it. I like that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And there are funds. There are funds right now for first-time home buyers. So I just say get out of that mindset of being scared to buy right now, because even if you buy a house that is not your dream house, so instead of going out and buying this $300,000 house, if you can only afford that $150,000, $200,000 house, buy it, because you're going to gain equity. If you're renting for another year or 2 years, building that, savings.
Never recommend the renting, and I know that sometimes it is inevitable. It really is, but renting is just throwing away your money, because when you own something, even like Yolanda's saying, with the rates where they are, you can fix that. It's always fixable when everything starts to come back down.
Absolutely.
Right.
And you're gaining equity in that house. So if you buy that house in 3 years, you may not want to sell it. You may want to use it as a rental.
Yeah.
And gain some, gain some equity or some funds to pay that. Or you could use that as selling that property with the equity you've gained, and then you could buy another property that may be your forever home, or a better, bigger home. You have children, you get married. Those are all options that you get to have when you purchase. And the feeling of gratitude, like you own that. That is something that you're building your future with. So I think that's huge. But for first-time home buyers, now is the best time. There's so many programs that are here to assist you and help you with down payment. There's seller credits right now in the market, and you don't have a lot of buyers in that same pool that you're competing on offers. So it really is a great time to buy. So for first-time home buyers, I just tell you, come and sit and have that conversation, because even if you don't purchase today, it's still going to help you for the future. Or if your credit's not where it needs to be, still try, and then I'm going to tell you what needs to happen, or I can get you with a credit agency to help you. And I think it's another point in building your future, doing the right steps to get to where you want to be. And it's just like climbing that corporate ladder at work. You have to do those right steps to get up. And it's the same thing if you want to be a homeowner. You have to start somewhere, and then it goes up from there.
I love that. Yes. Do you want to add anything else?
Just for personal, like I bought my first house when I was 31 with the help of my husband, and we sold that house. We gained a few $1,000s. So we bought our house here in Florida about 10 years ago, and we have been there for a little over 9 years, and we probably have gained about $140,000 in equity.
That's a lot. I mean, think about that. For someone who's watching, who's not really playing with a whole lot, or who's been renting for a long time, think about that. That is a lot. That's really good.
It really is. It's a huge investment. I mean, because your 401k doesn't even grow that fast sometimes. So.
Well, real estate is usually the best way to go when it comes to investing and everything else. This is really where everyone should be, investing in real estate. I think real estate is where it's at.
Exactly. Absolutely. And then the only other thing I'll add is that technology is everywhere now. You can apply from the convenience of your cell phone. So if you had someone come to the fair tonight and they wanted to apply, they could do it right here in 5 minutes.
It's
wonderful. It's super quick.
Wonderful.
You can text me, let me know, hey, I found a house, I want to go look at it. Erika will take you out. Hey, I made an offer, I want to lock in. Fantastic, they can lock in. Rates are going up and down right now, so we do have a 90-day lock-in program, and there's no cost for it.
Okay.
So if they lock in today and rates go down next week, they get the lower rate.
I love that. That's fantastic. I mean, that right there should, I want to see everyone at the fair asking for Yolanda. And what's your phone number so everyone can go ahead and text you again?
Absolutely. So my name is Yolanda. I am with Guarantee Rate, and my telephone number is 937-838-6999. 7323.
And I'll also have that up on the screen. What's your website?
It is Yolanda. You can just Google Yolanda Wormely at guaranteed rate and it'll come up. And you can also text me and I can send you a link to check out my whole bio.
I love that. And it's very nice because on that homepage, you can actually, it says apply now, right?
It does.
You just click on apply now and she makes it super easy for you. So I love that.
And any questions you have, it's completely free. Call and text me. I'll be happy to have a conversation with you.
That's really awesome. I think a lot of people need to take advantage of this, especially those who really want to get out of a renting situation or any other situation. And if you are buying, I think now is the right time. Any time is the right time. Let's go there.
Absolutely.
I mean, even if we were seeing rates at 50%, you know, it's like, that's a little crazy, but still, I think real estate is always where people should be because what was it you said in the beginning? I love that. Never heard of that. It was
yes, you're going to marry the house and date the rate.
Marry the house, date the rate. I like that a lot. That's so true. Thank you very much.
No, it was a pleasure being here.
I'm so happy you were here with me. Thank you. And a huge thank you again to Florida Gateway Fairgrounds for allowing us to be here this morning. I'm super excited. Come check out United Country Dix Realty booth and everyone else who's here. It's been a wonderful fair. And of course, now we've got the cool weather. So today especially, thank you so much.
Yes, it should be pretty busy. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.
Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to United Country Dix Realty Real Estate Talk. Remember to subscribe to the show by clicking on the lower right corner on Subscribe Now. Thank you again for listening and watching.